So welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to today's video. We are looking at eFootball once again, and this is pretty much a bit of highlights for you guys. 3 different matches. We've got Quitter amongst the midst, which is always fun. Some quality goals, I would say. Some bad moments, some good moments, a bit of this, a bit of that. And really, honestly, showcasing that if you can defend in this game, you probably do terribly. I did play last night, and the matches were so much better than these ones. Like, these weren't much of a challenge. I'm not going to ruin it for you, even though I just have. Either way, let's just dive into this. So this was the first dude I took on, right? His name is Robbie, or Rob Dinero. You can't see it. You can't see it because I'm in the way. There it is. Rob, right? So there he is. He was 2,541 on the strength. And yeah, this was the players of the week. So this is the team that I'm using. We'll see in just a second. I always go in here and I make sure I use my famous ball. I don't know why I have a thing for this Pro Samba or Samba Pro ball. I love it. Just love it. There are a few other stadiums you can actually pick, which is madness. Now, this is the eFootball League, by the way. I think we're in Division 7 here, or 6 maybe. Not quite sure. The kits, if you're wondering how I got these kits, I mean, that's just grabbing the packs as well. So if you get the packs, you're going to get, you know, the old school kits, the Japanese kit, the old school Brazilian Nike kit, which is kind of nice. Anyway, this is my team, right? Right, so there's this dude's team. As you can see, 83 playstyle. It's not the best. Generally, I'd make sure your playstyle is at least a 90 plus if you're going to head online. And, a bit of a mixed team. It's not the best in the world. Tony up top. And you're going to watch this match. Now, this was taken into account the first time I booted up eFootball in weeks when I started this, because I've been away with the Familia. I recorded this, I think, on like Monday or something. So, yeah, take that into account. A little bit rusty. And then I was playing FIFA before this as well. But, yeah, this was pretty much the lineup we'd gone for. Rashford up top. We had Leo on the left, whether I started him or not. Okay, so yeah, Rashford, Lewandowski, Tadic on the right, Chouamani's in there as well, De Paul, Leo, but it's pretty much the players of the week, folks, so that's it. So here we go. We're going to dive into the action for you guys to watch. I did turn off the arrow as well underneath my feet, so we're going to change. But one thing I do like doing on this game is I don't know why I did that. I like dribbling with certain players, and I feel like unlike PES 21, where the defending was probably a little bit easier on PES 21, not to say that there isn't just like that a simple fake, ooh, nearly scored, but like PES 21, it was very automated in the sense that, and watch this, was that close, man. I've always tried these, they never go in, the goalie always saves them, but that was as close as I've come from a long-range belter. But yeah, as I was saying, PES 21, if you use the square button... penalty. I keep getting cut off here. If you use the square button on PES 21, it automates it for you. If you try and use team press on eFootball, most of the time, you can just walk around players. And I don't know why people are doing this in goal. Why are you standing in one corner? Like, I'm not just going to aim... The goalies can't dive that far. I know they've got crazy dives in this game, but they can't dive that far. That's ridiculous. So anyway, the guy pretty much gave me a free gift there with the penalty. And just watch this game, because it is a bit ridiculous, to be honest, with the amount of chances. But you can see here, look, I'm just dribbling for fun. I've got carried away. I didn't need to do it, but I like to have a little bit of fun online if I'm going to do it. You know, mix things up, try something new. But yeah, just all over him. Constant pressure. Lewandowski, De Paul... That'll do nicely. So 2-0, 18 minutes. Don't worry. It doesn't get much better than this. But yeah, I do like the sense that, yes, eFootball still has a bit of automated defense mechanics where sometimes your player will just come across and win the ball for you without doing a whole lot. But that's down to the mobile version, all right? We've spoke about this time and time again. Konami are not going to make them separate. I really wish they would, but they will not. Look at that filth. They will not separate. Look at that. Beautiful. Here I should have just shot it. But once again, I'm trying to walk it in. I don't know why. But if they made the mobile separate to the console versions, then we probably wouldn't be having this debate. But they aren't. We've got to live with what we live. Look at this. all over the place. I was just trying random things, and like that's where the player switching is complete and utter pants. Couldn't hit the target at all. Obviously, you've got to have players with good finishing, and that's going to help you out. But we just continue to pressure. Right, 45th minute. This is the first chance this guy has. And watch this. Couldn't come across quick enough but the shield is all over the place. And I was just sitting there like, it is what it is. I will let people see replays. I don't care. This is the thing with myself. He skipped that replay. If you want to see your celebration, if you want to look at the replay after you score a goal, 100% go for it. I'm not bothered about it. You know, it's a video game at the end of the day. I'm not going to get that upset. Yeah, it can get frustrating playing some of these matches when it's not responsive and they're all over the shop. But I don't know. I think people are big crybabies half the time. Pretty comfortable header there, as the keeper gives it a good spanking. Right, here we go. So we trying to find Messi, lost possession. Now, here we go. Watch this. What am I doing? Right, and then have a look at this. And these are the things I do. I do this often. I give people free goals all the time because I think, oh, he's going to think I'm going this way. Nope. I pass back to the goalie. I should have passed it that way. I passed it straight to him. So he's had 2 shots and he scored 2 goals. And I've had about 10, or probably maybe 6 or 7. And we've only scored the 2 as well. Anyway, we went in here, did some more foddly-waddlies with the lads. And I said I've had enough of this, so here we go again. We'll get it out wide. We'll find Tadic. He'll play it square. Rashford starts again. I don't know what kind of a pass that was, but fair enough. Just trying to keep the defenders alive here. Here's Rashford. Tadic. Back to Rashi. Cuts it back. Put it in the back of the net. So, you know, sometimes it works. And it's 3 goals to 2. And then we push a little bit further. 88th minute, I brought on Gakpo, another player from the Player of the Week. But there's a prime example, just to show you, of what can happen if you don't press tackle. Because watch, this guy here, if he presses L2 now to match up, or maybe he presses X or square, whatever he has as tackle, he might do something. Because he doesn't, he just, look, he just runs straight past the ball. And that's what I also like. So there's like an element of skill with defending, but there's also an element of assistedness. Once again, I'm trying to walk it in like a plum. But yeah, that's why I'm like, I'm 2 and again, 4 and against like the defending mechanics. I think they were better before the mobile version was released, but they have improved, I think, over time. And I do feel like my defending now, I'm a lot more comfortable with being able to defend with my players instead of just being all over the place. And look at this. I mean, just put it in. That should have been a penalty. Ref didn't care. But anyway, 3 goals to 2. We did get promoted. It was a ridiculous game because look at the shot count at the end. And yeah, I did give him goals. 13 attempts to 2. 65% possession. Yeah. Craziness. Right, so now we're going to move further on. This was the next guy. He was in Division 9, by the way. I'm in Division 6. And, I mean, that was his team. It's not terrible. You know, play style's an 89. I mean, he's got, he's got Ronaldo there. Mbappe's got the pace. He's got Messi, Lampard, El Rabiot. I mean, not the best DMF. I think if you want to have a good DMF, Casemiro is phenomenal. Obviously, Patrick Vieira. Chouamani's not a bad little player as well. Timber, he's pretty solid as a right back as well. But yeah, we played the same lineup, except we changed a few things. Handanovic was on the old red form once again. I don't know why he's always on the red. So we put Joe Hart in goal. Blinding player. And off we go. So I decided to play in this pitch. And as you can see, when I defend, I like to defend in some sort of structural positional play. Yeah, let's make it technical. Because I don't like to force myself having to dive in and be left vulnerable. I will say that I personally prefer playing possession right now as opposed to like quick counter. And I like to play 3 in the middle. When I play 2 centre midfielders, I get caught a lot more. When we play with the 3 in the centre midfielder role, there's a little bit more cover. You can have the DMF just holding there, just keeping the shape, and then you've got your centre mid, attacking mid, or whatever you want to do. Right here, look at this. Just taking our time. This guy was kind of like myself. He didn't want to dive in. I was like, all right, Or we'll play it square. Rodrigo. I don't really know what this guy was doing. Look at that. Did I mean that? I don't know. I mean, I did fake it, but if I meant to do that, that's world class. Just watch it. Look, we faked it. And it's almost like he kicked it, rolled it, set himself up for a finish. I don't know. I claim that as world-class skill. So there we go. 1-0. Right, now watch this. This is beautiful stuff here. This is how it's done, folks. When, like I said, when you're up against someone who can't really defend, you take your time, right? Tadic finding Rafael Leo. This guy's just diving in willy-nilly. We'll find Rashford again. We're going to square this. Rashford continues the run. Takes his time. Bosh. Simple. Back to front. Easy peasy. And that's what happens, as I say, when people canny defend. So we continue a little bit further. 35 minutes on the cards. I'm going to just try and read some of these passes. So there we go. Rodrigo. Lovely pass to find Rashi. Can he do the business? No, he can't. Useless. Should have done manual shooting. I really wish you could just switch to manual, but you can't. You have to turn it on. I wish there was an option. Anyway, 46 minutes played. What do you guys think's happening? Everyone say bye-bye-bye. He quit. Poor connection, my ass. The connection was fine. The guy just didn't want to play. So, we move on further to the next match. And, yeah, here it is. So this was the guy we were taking on. 2,400 on the strength. Division 6 as well. And, yeah, we're going to just go through here real quickly and have a look. There's his lineup. So he's gone for, you know, a bit of Brazil mixed in with some Argentines, some French, some English, some German. Neymar on the left, Messi, Mbappe. Once again, he's playing a 4-4-2. I tried a 4-4-2 actually the other day with my classic Man United team, because I've now got Nistelrooy, Irwin, and a few other players. And it is a little bit trickier. As I said, with two centre mids, you don't have as much flexibility as you do when you have three in the middle. And one can go walkabouts, and one can cover, and then two can go walkabouts, and you've still got that cover at the back. So, you know, try different things. That's the luxury of having the option of now choosing different game plans. You can go for a 3-5-2 or a 4-4-2 or a 4-3-3. And kind of mix and match. Why am I taking so long to pick players here? Did I not edit this out? I don't know. Apparently not. Right, let's fast forward it. All right, well, we are about to start it, but we'll have a look at the transition effect. Here it comes. Beautiful. All right, so here we go into the match. Brazil on the left-hand side of your screen. We are attacking from right to left. And when I start a match off, ideally, what I like to do is get a bit of a feel, a bit of a flavour to what kind of a player am I going to be up against. Is he going to attack gun-ho? Is he going to be aggressive? Is he going to sit back? Is he going to play more counter or possession? So yeah, right at the moment, just trying to find my feet. Not the best start. It was a good save, though, from the keeper. And yeah, Handanovic takes claim. Right, so we're going to roll this one out. And start again with Chouamani, finding Kim Min-shu. A lovely switch pass to Bergwijn. And that's one thing I love to do as well. Switch to play, folks. Honestly, keep the radar on. And if you see, look at the right-hand side right now. A lot of space over there. This little fake always completely embarrasses people. I tried to double touch the wrong way there, and that wasn't particularly great. But here we go again. So Tadic, who was on top form for a lot of these matches, which was nice, had a long ranger. Comfortable save for Ederson, who is now going to give that a good welly. Mbappe does find Mr. Lionel Messi. Koundé. Once again, he is, you know, you can see he's just... The guy wants to run straight past me. And once again, I'm doing silly things. I was an idiot. Once again, I got caught. I do it time and time. Need to stop doing that. But it's fine. I say, I don't care. Like, I let him watch the replay if he wanted to. I let him have the celebration. I said, it's fine. 13 minutes in. I'm not going to get nervous about it. I'm just going to relax and stop doing silly things like this. I didn't need to turn that way. Look, pass it. Silly. And then just simple ball across. And yeah, I don't think... was that Messi? Whoever it was. It wasn't going to miss from there. So we move on a little bit further. 18 minutes played. Got Saka down the right-hand side there. Good challenge by De Paul. He's been pretty good, to be honest. I mean, the player of the week players are pretty solid. Lewandowski does find Rodrigo. And how does he finish that? Pretty nice. So once again, 7 minutes later, 6 minutes later, we get the equaliser. Don't panic, folks. Don't do it. No point. So we're going to move on a little bit further. Just 2 minutes on the clock extra. And we're going to start working it around once again. So channeI finding the old Chilwell. Nope, cut that back. As soon as you see him coming in, just cut back the other way. Bergwijn, little fake there. We're going to take our time, little step move, whatever you want to call that. Start again with De Paul. channeI. De Paul once more. There's a lot of space in the middle here, and he's leaving a lot of vulnerable spaces. Tadic with a lovely pass to Rodrigo, and this is what you do. Lewandowski should have scored. You can he miss that? Robert Lewandowski should have put that in the back of the net. Right, here we go again. We're going to find the Polishman. But he gets dispossessed. Then he gets a little bit fortunate. A little bit of a fake, finding Bergwijn. Back to Lewandowski once more. And the reason I like possession, as you can see, all the players are coming to the ball. They're not all running away, and I do like to generally keep possession. I don't want to waste my time with the ball, thank you very much. There was a chance to play him in there. I said, you know what? Boosh! Oh, it was that close. Maybe that close or that close. It was very close, folks. Moving on a little bit further now. 10 minutes to play till the break. Still continually pushing on here. Here is Tadic once more. Rodrigo, the 1-2 is on. He messed up here. He messed up. He shouldn't have lost it. Lewandowski! And that's what he can do. His finishing is so good. A player of that caliber in that position, most of the time he's going to put it in the back of the net. So we continue to flourish. 1 more minute till the break. Bergwijn kept going. Still going. Trying to walk it in. Oh, it's a good save. And I don't know how that one stayed out. But it just about did. So there we go. We're a goal down for being a plum. And we managed to work our way back into it. 8 attempts to 3, being pretty solid for the most part. And I think we made one change. I think we brought on Rashi here when we took off Rodrigo. Yeah, and then we switched Bergwijn to the left, put Rashford to... Bergwijn to the right, Rashi to the left. And that will do. So, into the second half. And, you know, it was the same team talk. More of the same, please, boys. Once again, though, a silly place to lose it. He had a go with Mbappe from there, and perfectly fine with a player having a shot from 20 yards out, especially Mbappe on his left foot. No chance of that happening. So here's Bergwijn again. He's been pretty tasty. De Paul. That was a little bit too much from Koundé. He was pushed up from the right-back position. Here is Saka now. Tried to fake, but using that matchup button, remember, folks, L2, it's the key for this game. It really is. You've got to be able to use it. And especially if you've got someone like Casemiro or someone with that blocking trait, they're more likely to stop a pass because they've got a bigger radius than someone who doesn't have the blocking trait. You know, these are all little things you take into account. Nice little pirouette turn there from De Paul. Bergwijn with some space here. What do we do? What do we do? We missed it. Embarrassing. This is my problem. Can he score enough chances? You know, when you have 13 shots in a game, you've got to put away at least 4 of them. But we continue to press now. Tadic. channeI. Back to Tadic. He's having a field day. The chance to split it is open. That should have been a foul. Ref says play on. Once again, another chance. Another miss. We're getting there, folks. Just wanted another goal to get that little 2-goal cushion. And open up the game a little bit more, because once if you're 2 goals down, you've got to start pushing for it. So again, getting the ball out wide, spraying the ball around, using the radar when you can. Right, watch this. This is what I love about dribbling. Here we go. Still going. Faked him. Faked him. Faked him. Penalty. That's why I love dribbling against people that just they can't touch you. And it was a penalty. He caught his left foot. And then for some reason, it was like a mirrored reflection of the other match. He decided he was going to stand the other side of the goal and just gave me a free goal. Why don't you stand in the middle? But yeah, definitely a penalty. But I absolutely love dribbling with some of these players. So we've got 15 minutes to play. Once again here, look, watch this. There's no need to panic. Just turn a player inside out. 1-2s, gives and goes. Give it back to Lewandowski. Got a little bit fortunate with this because it's all over the shop. Goalie comes out. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. So there we go. Lewandowski picks up a hat-trick. 3 goals for the Polishman. And yeah, the pressure just keeps mounting. I tried something there. Both players just falling into each other. Lewandowski gets up quickly. Tadic. I don't know if Tadic was just great. Look, once again, look, can't touch me because this guy, I don't know what he's looking to do. Just dribble, dribble, dribble. That's what I did on stream as well, just trying to wind people up. We had a chance here. Final chance. Oh, he could have had number 4. But there we have it. Lewandowski takes home the match ball. The missus will be delighted. A new ornament to put on the mantelpiece. Mwah. Give that a smooch. And there we have it. And look at that. 4 shots to 14. Pretty dominant overall. And there we have it, folks. So that is today's highlights for you. I hope you guys did enjoy it. But sometimes I'll do these. I'll sit down at night and just play matches and see what I can do. But honestly, the gameplay's not bad. It's just we need content because doing the same challenges are so boring. But yeah, FIFA versus eFootball, I still prefer playing this game. There are still things that need to be worked on, of course. But, you know, I just think there is a decent skill gap now where if you can't defend, you are going to struggle. And I like to play possession. I like to work it around. Let me know your play style below. And we'll be back very, very shortly. But until next time, subscribe for more. And take care.